Hello friends, in this video I will repair this Hurom juicer. Let's begin. First of all, let's see how we open this. We have 4 screws here. 4 screws here under this pad. And after that, here is the capacitor for start the motor, and I've took out the motor. Now let me show you the tricky part. In order to reach to that this piece, you have to take out this part. So, first of all, this small screw here, and after that you have to push this part. We have 2 more screws in the bottom. But we have 2 more screws hidden under this piece of plastic, and we have to take this piece of plastic out. Yes, so you push and you take out this part. And after that, you can see we have 2 more screws hidden. So this it's a magnetic relay. Initially was here. And now let's take this out, and now let's make the setup for the test. Here is the motor. Here is the switch. This is the relay, magnetic relay. And the capacitor for start. Now let's power this. And so usually this is not working because it has a magnet hidden that turns on this relay. Now let's try to trick this. So after few years, original magnet hidden inside a plastic part gets weaker, and this is not working anymore. Now let's check if this is the problem with the magnet or with switch. So this is on, and now let's try this magnet. So as you can see, let's try reverse mode. So as you can see, this works perfect. And somewhere here, this should be a hidden magnet. Let's try to find it. So I can't find the magnet. It's probably here because it's very weak. What you can do is replace that part with a new magnet or disable this protection. I will choose to disable this protection because this part is much too expensive and this one is in very good shape, as you can see. Now let's see how this works. So this is a relay that closes when you put close to a magnet. I can hear it, but I am not sure if you can hear it. So now let's see what we have on this board. So this is the main input. These two wires are the main input. These are the windings for the forward and the reverse rotation of the motor. And this is the protection relay. This is a 10 amp 240 volts relay. So when we apply here the main voltage, this circuit will close. And we have this fuse, but the fuse is good because I've tested. So what I will do, I will take out this relay because I want to use this in other projects. But what you can do is either you close here this pin with this pin, and that will put the voltage on the relay, or you can short the relay here. I prefer to save this relay because it's very useful in other applications. So let's take down the relay. So I've took down this relay and this safety relay, and I made a short circuit from input to output. And now let's make a test and put everything back. Now and the reverse. So now it's working perfect. Let's put everything back and make the final test. First of all, let's put this part. Now let's put this part. And let's put back all the screws. Now we have to put back this protection. Now let's put the motor back. Let's put back the PCB. Now let's put back these 4 screws. Let's put back this washer. So I've put everything back, and here in this position it was the magnetic sensor. So that means here we should have a magnet. Yes, I can feel it. Somewhere in this area there is a magnet. But or the magnet is weaker, or the sensor needs a strong electric field, and that's why it was not working. Now let's make the final test. So before I took out this sensor, this will not start without this cover. For protection. But now it rotates without this cover, so you have to be extra careful with your fingers. So let's turn it on. And reverse. Now let's put this cover back. So now I've put everything back. And this works perfect. So if you have a juicer like this and the motor is not starting anymore, you can try and remove this protection, but after that you have to be extra careful, because the juicer will spin without this protection, and that's why you have to be extra careful. If you have any questions, please put it in a comment. Thanks for watching. Bye.